Hey guys, it's me. Not facing the camera today because I'm not wearing any makeup and I don't feel like showing you my fugly face. So I've got this journal again and I'm gonna do something to it. Let's see how it turns out. I'm gonna get some paint. Hey guys, it's me again. So, I've got this book that I'm working on here. I've got the 4 of them. And here's this one. We're gonna make some magic happen. Got my trusty pencil. And I'm gonna write something on it, just whatever, in whatever kind of messy handwriting. That's my bird saying hello. I guess my bird wanted to be in the video as well. Alright, this is going to be the cover, so this is the part I'm concentrating on right now. There. Good. And now what can we do? Now we are going to take the tip of some red paint. I'm going to put some polka dots They don't really look like polka dots right now, but don't worry, they will very soon. After I am finished, I promise. Did I sound like I was from Latvia, or did I sound like I was trying to sound like I was from Latvia? I probably sounded like I was trying to sound like I was from Latvia. Alright. You know you're old when you hear songs that you can say, oh my god, I remember when this song came out on the classic rock station. When you hear yourself say that, you're probably an old fogey. So I'm gonna take this blue one here, and I'm going to put this on top of that one. And I guess that's the cover, so that's what I'm going to concentrate on. I'm going to do this way. Alright. Now, that looks really cool. And that looks really cool. Don't you think? I like it. Alright. So, we are going to get a paper towel and some gold paint, which I have to find, so give me a second. Okay. I've got this gold paint. Try to open it in one shot, because it's hard to open. Okay. So I've got this gold paint, I've got my tissue, and I've got this like spackle thingy I got at an art supply store. You won't find it probably at Michael's or anything, but you'll find it at a real art supply store. So we're gonna just spread a little bit of it just at the bottom. And let's wipe that off. I'm going to take my brayer and just go over it lightly. And I'm going to take my brayer that's kind of dirty still, and oops. There. wipe it off on that blue one. I'm gonna take this and just, I'm kind of lifting a little bit of the paint up, which is kind of what I'm doing. And giving it a different effect altogether. I'm going to take a different shade of metallic paint. I've got this copper colored. If I could get it open, fuck. If I can't get it open, we can just, I got it open. All right, so this comes in a really lovely color. You can tell there's a little bit of a difference. All right, so I'm gonna take this and I guess I'll put it over here on the side. I know I could be using a paintbrush, I just don't really feel like it, to be honest. I'm gonna wipe this off on another notebook that I have. I'm not sure if you can see me doing that, but that's what I'm doing. I like doing that on paper, so I figured I would do that on the other notebooks because it ends up becoming, when you wipe your brushes on another one, it comes out looking pretty interesting. Here we go. And I do the same thing. And wipe that off. Now I'm gonna get this. I kind of spread it a little bit, very lightly, but I'm also doing this. I like the way the two blend in. I'll bring it a little closer. You can kind of see they kind of look nice together. So that looks cool. All right, so now you gotta wait for those to dry before you do anything else to it, if I do anything else to it. Got this one here, and I like the way that looks. I'm gonna take a little white paint over here, or maybe on the bottom. Yeah, maybe, I mean on the top there. Where is my white paint? So I've got some white paint. Let's do this, right? What's the matter with you guys? You guys okay? Not getting along very well? I think you guys need to be separated. All right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna I might go over this again with the gold paint after this cloud is all dry, actually. That might look interesting. So, what else has been happening? Not much. I'm hoping to sell maybe a painting or so I can pay for my cat to get his vaccines. Just doesn't seem like there's ever enough money for everything, right? Does it feel that way for you? Definitely does for me, that's for sure. It's like there's always something, you know? Alright, I like that, actually. That looks really cool. Yes. Yeah, kid, I like that. That looks cool. Okay, I'm not sure what else to do with this, so I'm putting it aside. And I'm working on this one now. I'm gonna finish that white, maybe, or no? I think it looks okay, just like that. Right? That looks interesting. Okay, so what I can do is, let's see, to get some, yes, this color. Now, I'm gonna do same thing, dip the paintbrush and do some little polka dots. There we go. And there. And here we go. Nice and mellow. Little polka dots. There we go. Now I think I've got enough polka dots, so I'm gonna do what I did with the other one. I was blowing on them so hopefully they would dry a tiny bit. I kind of like when they dry a little bit and then I do this because I don't know, it keeps the shape or something a little more. So that's what that one looks like, and that's what that one looks like. Pretty cool. Missed one. So let's get this tip. There we go. Yay. Cool. So, gonna let that one sit for a sec. And not sure what to do with this one now. I'm gonna take a little bit of red. And I'm dipping it in red paint, dipping this thingy that I love so much. Best purchase ever. If you're in New Jersey, I got this at Jerry's Artorama or Arto, whatever, Jerry's in West Orange, New Jersey. That's where I got this one. I have one, I think, in Lawrenceville, but I believe they're all independent. I don't think that, like, it's a chain, but I don't think that they're all kind of like simpatico or whatever. So they don't all have the same things or the same sales or whatever. There. And yeah, I got this like probably 4 years ago, something like that. So now, I think I'm gonna take this and I pressed kind of lightly because I didn't want to do too much, but it looks weird. They look like phallic symbols. So I'm gonna do this so that they don't. It's not the look I was really going for. So great thing about abstract work is that it is quite forgiving. All right, we're gonna put those aside and see what to do about these. I'm back. So I'm gonna take my pencil okay. Mama. Okay, so got the pile of books here. Now the real question is, how do we finish them off? This is what we're gonna do. I've got some stencils. I'm back. I have some stencils, and I like to use those in my artwork. So I've got this. This is made by Deco Art, and the color I'm gonna use on this is I'm gonna use a green. They make these wonderful misters. So for that effect, since it got a little clogged, it doesn't really matter what stencil we use. I hate when it gets clogged like that. But we're gonna take this one here. I'm gonna take the stencil, place it there, get the brayer. And that's how I clean off my stencils. Still got a little paint on there, but I'm gonna try to just get this edge here. There, got a little more. So we let that dry. Move on to the next one. So for this one, I'm gonna use this honeycomb pattern, which is one of my favorites. And I'm using a violet shimmer mist. And then I lift it up. I always like to lift it up to see how it looks. And I'm enjoying that. So that's gonna have to wait until that one dries. And I'm gonna take this one again. Same color, because the green is just being retarded right now. It has some special needs that I am not compatible with right now, which is that it doesn't want to work. So lift it up, looks interesting. Wait for that to dry, and then we come back to add some little finishing touches. So I've got a stencil that's like this pretty leaf feather thing. I'm gonna want to hold this down. It's important that you do that so that the image comes out the way you want it to. Because, you know, if not, then you end up, sometimes the image ends up like, because you're working with ink, you know. So if you're working with paint, I guess, you know, whatever, you just work carefully in the edges. But I like to hold it down a little bit. You could probably get a more professional looking setup than my ghetto, whatever. But let's lift this up and see if we didn't ruin it. And maybe we didn't. Okay, cool. So, gonna let that dry and add just a couple things to it. And I'm gonna take this leaf and I'm gonna clean the stencil off. By pressing all the ink against it. I've cleaned it off and I've made a cool pattern on there. And if I want to, let's see if it still has some ink on there. Oh yeah, it did have a little bit. If you want to, you could always go like that and you know, spray it that way onto something, the air, or you know, your desk. There. That's cool. Yeah. And looks interesting. I like that. Okay. So now we have this one. What we're gonna do next is add a few more polka dots to it. If I, again, can get the, so hard to open. Okay. So I sometimes use my fingers. Reason that I don't is that then if I get nervous or I haven't eaten, if I don't eat, I get the shakes, you know, I start shaking a little bit. And I don't want to shake while I am painting, because that would be not the best. So, weird thing about Ohio is the kind of silly songs that they play. It's like, really? That's really okay? Like, what's the name of that song? It's So Easy to Fall in Love. Like, why are you playing that right now? So now I have a choice. Do I want to go over this one? Or I wanted to use the leaf, this one. Let's see if hopefully we don't completely screw it up. Yes, I am selling these journals. Whoever purchases them has to know that because it's they're hand painted, the middle page is painted in the middle. So there's what we got, and there's what we ended up with. So I like it, kind of. I think it's cool. This used to be on a commercial. Didn't this this song "It's So Easy" with that? I think it's Linda Ronstadt. Didn't this used to be on a commercial for that Fantastic? It was called. It was a cleaner called Fantastic. Wasn't that the commercial that they had? It's so easy. Yeah. I'm gonna turn it up so see if you can hear and remember. Oh man, see, just as I go to do it, of course the song is over. But I really think it's that. I think that's the song. All right, so we've got that. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I want something a little bit lighter, maybe some pink, just to kind of like help it all. Oh, this song I remember. Red, red wine. You guys remember that song? So I'm just gonna add a little pink cloud of love. It's all love. All right. I'm gonna take my brayer. Like it. Now I think this one's done. What do you think? I think it's done. It's just an art journal. It's not that serious, Diana. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what we're gonna do with this one now. I'm feeling a little bit of white for that one. If I could find my white paint, then every time thoughts of you leave my head, I was wrong, now I'm fine. This one thing makes me forget. Red wine. Okay. Sorry for the sing-along. I realize I'm using my fingers, so I better not be shaky. I didn't eat, though. That's what I didn't do. I should probably, but... Okay, that's enough. So, since we did finish one, I really like the way this one looks. I don't want to add too much to it, but I do want to add some polka dots. So, and that's what I'm going to do. Let me be enough. Love, 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 love. All right, so this one is also done. I'll show you what they look like in a minute. I'm not done with these white polka dots. I'm gonna go over them. And then, there we go. Nothing. There we go. Wipe off my finger. We're gonna take this one that I'm beginning to not like how it looks. Okay, that one made that one look cool. So, I like the way this one looks. It's done. And this one is as well, I think. So I'll show you what they all look like. Here, I'll just come down and I'll show you. So those are all of them. It's a series of polka dots it's beginning to look like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go to my website, thecraftaholic.com. I'll have pictures and everything uploaded on my website. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.